Hi, this is my Hello Irresistible card class, kind of. This is for those of you who purchased the bundle and you need the kit, or you made a substantial purchase of $100 and I'm sending this kit out to you. So I thought rather than you just copying a photo of the cards, I should probably do the video. So here it is. So it's a beautiful bundle, and it's a suite. It's a collection, and it's in the online exclusive section in the online store. It's not in any catalogue. So if you're wanting to have a look for it, go to my online store and search for online exclusives, and you'll find it there. So let's switch over to the craft desk. And I'll just turn my light on. It flares a bit, but then it's okay, so that's fine. Okay, so these are the cards in the kit that you'll be receiving either in the mail or I'll give to you. Oops, down a bit, Denise. So you'll get everything in your card kit supply for you. Sorry about my croaky throat. I've got a bit of a sore throat. I haven't done a COVID test yet because I don't want to, but I better. But it's normally just me getting over a big event. That one's upside down. So I'll probably be clearing my throat and sipping on water and stuff. So I apologize for that. Anyway, these are the 5 cards in the card pack that you'll be receiving. I've cut your flowers out from the designer series paper because I can't send stamped images. That's just one of the policies with Stampin' Up. So if you've got the stamp set, you can certainly stamp your own flowers and die cut them out. If you've got the paper, the leaves are cut out from the paper. But anyway, I've just used the paper ones in your kit. So just in case, because I think Jenny, you don't have the stamp set, and Janine, you don't have the paper, so it sort of, works that way. But I've put everything else in your supplies. I've used the loose frosted dots on my cards, but I've put ones that are adhesive. They don't have adhesive on the back, and I thought for ease for you guys, I've put some sort of gem in each card that will have the adhesive. So you just need to take it off the little plastic piece like so. Let me find it here, like so, with either your scissors or a sharp, take your pick tool, and put them on your cards. So I thought that would be easier than the loose dots for you guys. So let's put the cards to one side and get started. So we're going to make this one first. So you've got all your pieces and you've got your card base. So we're just going to fold that over and score it down nicely. Now, when I'm doing this recording on a Sunday, and the retired list has gone live and will be available for purchasing on Tuesday the 4th of April. So I strongly suggest you have a look in your catalogue and see what you've got or what you might like, because there are things up to 60% off and really good bargains to be had. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is attach our beautiful piece of designer series paper to Petal Pink card layer. So you can use glue, except I've just gone off my piece of designer series paper. That was really good. Let's grab a tissue. Okay, you can use glue, you can use double-sided tape, you can use like a snail runner, tape runner, whatever you prefer to use to stick things down. I like Tombow because it's got a little bit of wiggle room. So super simple cards these are. The products are just doing all the work for you. So over onto your card base, just attach it to your card base, laying it flat down. And this is a beautiful piece of distressed gold foil. This foil is carrying over. I'm really happy about that. I'll just straighten that up a little bit. because I really like this, so I'm happy that's carrying over. There's always some sadness when things retire because you think, oh, that was one of my favorites, I don't want that to go. But it's sort of like out with the old, in with the new. Just like dress shops, they don't keep things the same style of thing for year after year, so it's kind of the same. So you've got this beautiful die from the Sentimental Park bundle in the mini catalogue. If you haven't got all, if I didn't poke all those things out for you, just pop them out with a sharp tool or a brush. Now I used Flirty Flamingo ink. If you don't have that ink, you can certainly use whatever ink you like that you think coordinates it with it. Even just your basic black probably would work. Now I've used a sentiment from the bundle, but I'm not going to do that with these cards that I'm making because I'm needing to make a whole stash of Mother's Day cards. So I better just grab a couple of Mother's Day sentiments. I'm not quite sure if I've got a lot. Let's just go with this one. So this Mother's Day sentiment is from the Daffodil Daydream bundle stamp set, and I believe this one could be 60% off. There's so many bargains in the catalogue, it's not funny. I probably won't be able to do all of them Mother's Day because some of them have got skinnier banners to put them on. But I'll do this one anyway. So I'm just inking that up and I'm just going to pop that down. Okay, so this little piece that you've got here, all I'm going to do with that is just cut it at an angle to match up with my label. You don't have to, but I just thought that would be good to do. And what's that? Let me get rid of that. There we go. And I'm gonna put my banner down a little bit lower so you can see more of the flowers, but you can place it anywhere you like. So this I shall put on with adhesive, snail, glue, whichever you like. And I'm just gonna pop it down there. And then this one, if you've got your dimensionals handy, I did pop this up on dimensionals. But before I did that, I put some ribbon in your kit. Some of this beautiful gold ribbon. It's shimmer ribbon, I think. Yes, this is retiring. So if you really like it, I suggest you buy some. So as I said, the retirement list goes live on the 4th of April. So, and I have sent emails out with the list so you can have a look through it. So I'm just going to get a bit of double-sided tape. You could attach this any which way, but this is just the way I do it. And I'm going to just put it on the back here. Attach it across, and then I'll use my dimensionals to put my sentiment on. So you don't have to do them exactly the way I'm doing them, but I just know, Jenny, you're a bit new to all of this, so I thought I'd do the video so it's a bit easier. So I'm just going to pop that, just making sure my head's not coming in. Don't want to see my big fat head. Okay, so that's that. I will get my pastel gems because I think that's what I put in for you guys. And look, I've got 3 large ones left, so let's just go with that. I might put one one down here, and one up here. So you can put your gems wherever you want. So that's card number 1 done. Oh look, I did it this way and I haven't done it that way. Look at that. So you can trim up, if you've got the stamp set, you can certainly stamp inside, or you can trim up inside, whichever way you like. So that's number 1 done. So we'll move that to where? Here. Okay, so let's get this one in. Now this one, if you've got the stamp set, you certainly can do the splatter behind. That's this one. I won't for this card because I know Jenny doesn't have the stamp set, so let's just do it the way we can. So this little piece of foil will go here. So let's do our layering first with our beautiful paper. I love this paper. So this paper is 6 by 6. So I have one child or adult child down in Melbourne at the Grand Prix this weekend with his girlfriend, and one's in Fiji on a honeymoon. So that's what's happening. They're busy people. Okay, so this one I'm just going to put over here now. Let me just make sure that's even. Yes, it is. And it does go from top to bottom. If you want to trim it down, you certainly can, but I just did it the whole length of the card front. There we go. And then I've put dimensionals on the back of this, and now I'm getting hot. So Olivia has said that Fiji is beautiful and sunny, and it's been about 35 degrees. So they were off to another island today to go snorkeling, so that sounds lovely. And Matt said it's fine and sunny in Melbourne today, whereas we've got rain here today. So that's good. I'm glad they've both got good weather. So I'm just going to place this. So you can do the splatter stamping if you wish. I did that in Petal Pink ink. That's entirely up to you. Now, as I said, this Mother's Day one's not going to fit on that. Let me see if I've got another Mother's Day one. I probably don't. Oh, what a blow. Okay. Alright, I might leave that because I want to stamp Mother's Day on a whole lot of things. So what I did was I stamped my sentiment, and then you've got a piece of ribbon that I've just gone like this behind and attached it with tape as well. Look, I'm fumble fingers. There we go. So that's how I did it. I've just put a piece of double-sided tape on the back, and I've just gone up and down, and then just attached it to the tape behind. You can put it over at an angle like I've done there, and then I've put a dimensional on this end and some tape on this end, and then I'll use these ones here. I have to try and work out where all my Mother's Day sentiments are. And then I've just popped some little rhinestones or whatever gems I've put in your kit just around on the card. Once again, if you've got the stamp set, you can stamp inside and trim it up, or you can trim it up another way. So that's not quite a finished card, but that's close because I want to do Mother's Day. I'd send a whole lot of Mother's Day cards up to this place, up to this lady up in Nelson's Bay. She's called Heart Letter Pen, and I send actually a lot of cards up to her. And she then divvies them out. She's got people who write on them, and then she divvies them out for people to take around to nursing homes. And I just really like that idea, so that's why I'm wanting to make a stack of Mother's Day cards. Because some dear old things in the nursing homes don't get any visitors, and that's a bit sad. Okay, card number 3. It's very simple again. I've got the foil and my panels, and if you've got the stamp set, if you want to stamp some splatter behind like I've done on this card, I'll hold it up in case you can't see the splatter. I'm just trying to get it. There we go. I used Petal Pink ink for that. So I'm just going to grab my glue again. And then another lady in, not my team, the team I'm in, she requested Mother's Day cards to go to Cessnock Correctional Centre. And I thought, I suppose I could send cards to her. I had to sort of think about it for a minute. Anyway, so glue on the back of your designer series paper again. The beauty of having a video is that you can stop and start me whenever you want if you can't keep up. So put that onto your matting piece. Oh, I just love this paper. It's my favourite paper at the moment. And dimensionals on the back. So as you can imagine, I have a lot of cards in my craft room that really need to be sent out or given away or something. I've got a noisy truck going past at the moment. Okay, so it's because there's a lot of blank space up here. That's why I've put the flowers in your pack. Now in our class that I did, this was embossed resist, so we stamped it in Versamark. We put white embossing powder on it and heat embossed it, and then we got a blending brush. This is a baby one, but a blending brush, and put yellow, Daffodil Delight and Calypso Coral over the top of that one, I think. But look, here we have some straight from the paper pack, which work just as well. So when I do a class, I try to make a bit of a technique if I can, not just go for the real easy option all the time. Okay, so these are my scraps of dimensionals. I'll use these up. Always use the side bits of your dimensionals as well, because they dimension just as well as the middle bits. Okay, so I'll pop that one up there. And once again, I won't do my sentiment because I want to do a Mother's Day one, and I did the ribbon the same. So I've just gone like so. With the ribbon. There we go. And I'll double-sided tape on the back of your sentiment, stick your ribbon on. Well, no, stamp your sentiment first, double-sided tape, stick your ribbon on, and again a dimensional on this side and glue or tape on this side to attach it to your paper, to your card front. And what, I'll just use these ones because they're handy. I don't know what I've given you guys, but I'm sure it'll be nice. I've got a bit of glue on the end of my pokey tool. Okay, so I'll pop one up here, and I'll pop one down here, and then my sentiment can go there. So Not quite a finished card for me, but that's what it'll end up looking like for you. And again, you can stamp inside if you've got a stamp, or you can decorate inside if you've got some of the paper or paper that matches. Whatever works. Okay, that's that one. Okay, this one, these ones are a little bit more intricate, but that's okay. So, you'll have your card base, your white card base. And then you'll have a matting piece of basic black to go onto your card front. You'll have another piece of the same designer series paper pack, and that's going to go on the front as well. I might have to trim mine down a little bit. If you have to do that, that's okay. And then you'll have this die. So let's attach our die piece first. I've got to get all my bits out. I hope I got all your bits out, because that's what it's meant to look like. So you just need to poke out any bits that I might not have pulled out for you. I really can't remember what I've done. There we go. Oops, there we go. Just got to be a little bit gentle, because sometimes they get stuck. Okay, this is just this one bit in here. Now I've just got a few little tiny bits to poke out. And this has an adhesive sheet on the back for you. So you don't have to try and put glue all over it. And you just need to pull the adhesive sheet off with a pokey tool, or the point of your scissors. There we go. Pretty sure that's right. So now, flip it over. And it's just like peeling the back of a sticker off. Oops, let me bring myself down a bit. Just gently, gently, gently. There we go. Done. It's a bit awkward, but it is a bit easier than glue. Trust me. Okay, so now you just need to, if you can get it so that it's not sticking everywhere that it shouldn't. This is a bit fiddly, but you know, sometimes fiddly is worth it in the long run. Just attach it to your black piece of cardstock. Once you sort of got it down, you can sort of maneuver it a little bit better and bring it closer in and stuff like that. There we go. This looks like raindrops running down the window, which is a bit appropriate today. Okay, it will be a fraction longer than your card matting piece, so you just get your paper snips and trim that off. Except they get stuck to your fingers. Okay. Oh, get off. Okay, then we've got our piece of designer series paper that you can pop on with your glue or your tape or whatever. You can use, if you prefer this side, you can use this side. I just like the wash one myself, but if you prefer that side, go ahead, use that. And I just leave a little margin down this side of the card matting piece, just to sort of like there's a border on this side. I thought there should be a border on the other side too. There we go. Now my little piece is a fraction too long. Get off. I'm just going to trim that down. If yours is a fraction too long, just give it a trim. Getting stuck to my fingers everywhere here. Okay, then bring your flowers in. That's in your little pack. nicely. Get off my fingers. Okay. So I've just got 3 flowers like so. Oh, for goodness, and I haven't done my banner. I just thought of that. You will have your banners. I think Janine and Julie, I've put yours in as black so you can do a heat embossed one. Jenny, I put yours in as a white one because I figured you didn't have a heat gun and embossing powders and everything. So I don't have one already cut. That's that size. So maybe I could go with that. And my Mother's Day might work for that one. Let's push these up, posh them up a bit. Push them up a bit. And then maybe I can do this down here. Or over here. Yes, I'm thinking. Okay. So I'm going to put the first 2, the smaller ones down flat. So you can use glue or tape or a tape runner. As I said, these cards are really super simple, but the dies and the paper pretty much do all the work. Okay, then we've got our yellow one here, so I shall get my dimensionals. I'm going to put my dimensionals sort of in the middle, because when you're wanting to tuck your leaves in, you don't want a dimensional underneath getting in the way. Okay, so I'm going to put that like so. And then you can use glue dots, or you can use your glue or your tape. I'm going to just place my little leaves. These are cut out from the paper as well. And attach your leaves and just sort of poke them under the one that's up, the flowers on dimensionals. And I've just remembered I've got my radio on. And I might not be able to upload it because it'll maybe hear the songs and the copyright. well, oh well, we'll see how we go. Okay, so you can attach that to your card base. I just put it down flat. Maybe I should turn my radio down. Let me just do that. There we go. I like the song, but so then you just attach that to your card base with your even border all the way around. And let me see if this is going to fit onto there. I think it will. So I shall grab my flirty flamingo again. And we'll stamp it onto this. But you've got a long one like this in your card pack. And as I said, Jenny, I put a white one in for you, and for Janine and Julie, oh, 3 J's. I've put a black one in so you can do some heat embossing if you wish. So, okay, so grab my dimensionals. So with the new catalogue, things are going up. There has been a slight price increase on a few things. So if you need things like Tombow glue and dimensionals and glue dots, you probably should get them now, because they will be a little bit cheaper. Get them in the month of April, because they will be a little bit cheaper. They're not retiring, they are carrying over, but if you get them before the 2nd of May in the new catalogue, you'll get them a little bit cheaper. So I've got these yellow ones here, these glossy dots, so that's what I'm using. And I'm just putting them wherever you want. Don't have to place them exactly in the same spot I've placed mine. I'm just putting them there. Okay, so that's card number 4. I've stamped inside as well, but you can trim it up with paper if you want. You can put a bit of Wink Stella on your, this is the Wink Stella pen. I think it's currently $14 in the catalogue, but if you want to put a little bit of Wink Stella on your flower, you can do that. If you want it to have a bit of a shimmer, I'm just going to do the top one. Oh look, I've got a blob there. Just be careful with your Wink Stella. Because sometimes it does blob. And it blobbed. For me. Okay, so glue dots away up there. So without the blob, that's card number 4. That blob will dry, hopefully, and I won't have a problem with it. That would be very nice. Okay, the last card. Now, you've got Pretty Peacock, which is a new returning colour. I've run out of that and can't order it just yet, so I'm using Evening Evergreen for my card base. So slightly different, but that's okay. Evening Evergreen is one of the in colours, the 2021, 2023 in colours that is retiring. And I'm going to miss it because I like it, especially for Christmas cards. Evening Evergreen and Soft Succulent were great colours. So I've given you your die cut piece out. Love this die. I have splattered stamped around my card, but if you don't have the stamp set, you can't do that. Or if you've got a splatter stamp from another stamp set, you could do that. Entirely up to you. I'm not going to do any splattering today. And I've used, this is this is soft seafoam, and I've used soft seafoam ink for the splatter. So we've got a beautiful piece of the I can't remember what this vellum's called. It's in the mini catalogue and it is carrying over, which I'm really happy about. Yeah, I can't remember what the official name is, but I'm really happy that it's carrying over. You've got two pieces of 12 by 12 with the leaves, the fern. You've got 2 with dots, and you've got 2 with something else. Let's just have a little look. Instead of trying to remember and guess. Vellum Basics, that's what it's called, and you cannot see it in this catalogue. It's very easy to miss, very hard to photograph and very easy to miss. Okay, so it's on page 46 of the mini catalogue. So it's got the ferns, the spots, stripes, diagonal stripes. That's what it's got. That's a carryover. So, and I love it. So I'll get my glue dots again, and I do find glue dots is probably the easiest for this, but if you've, noisy plane, if you've got tape, you can use tape, but just make sure that it doesn't show. So I'm just putting 4 glue dots, 1 in each corner. And then I'm just going to put this over the top. And I think it's the same width, so just be careful when you're putting it over the top. You know what? It'll probably be better if I do it this way round. Yes. Do it this way round. Put your piece face down and your vellum go over the top. And then you can line it up with the edges more easily. There we go. That was a lot easier. I'm getting messages left, right and centre on my phone over here. What's going on? Matt's talking all about the F1 down in Melbourne with his dad. The Spitfire's going to be flying or something like that. God bless his cotton socks. He's a classic. Okay, and you know what else I haven't done for my card? I haven't done these 2 strips. Well, that was useless, wasn't it? So let me attach my flowers. And I'm going to go down like so. So this one's going to be up on dimensionals. This one will be lying flat. Or did I dimensional it? Let me see. Oh no, I laid it flat. There we go. Just hold that down so it adheres. But you can use tape. As I said, you can use what you prefer. You don't have to use what I suggest. And I'm just going to have a drink of water. Yeah, if you have a preference for some sort of adhesive, then you use that. And that's what you do. Okay, so I'm just going to pop that there. And I've got 2 little leaves from the dies as well. And we'll get the glue dots for those. Yes. I'll put one on this one as well, and then I'll be right to know where to place them. Now, I want to make sure I've got room for my sentiment that I haven't even cut out because I'm stupid. Okay, there we go. And glue. So I've just put this down flat, and you can glue over the vellum, just don't go into the circle. And we'll put that there. And move it back into place because Denise just moved it. Okay. There we go. And I will cut some cardstock and do my Mother's Day stamp probably. I could just do my Mother's Day stamp straight there. I'll think about that. Ah, bling, 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 bling. We need some bling. Okay, here we go. We'll use this. I don't know what I've put in your kits, but I'm sure it's nice. And I can put one up here. I can put one on one of the circles of that thing. And maybe here. So I will cut my strip and do my sentiment. You should have a card insert in your kit as well for this one because it's not a white card base. I'm pretty sure I cut mine and put them in. So you can just attach that inside. I keep putting my glue away and I'm not finished with it. So what I thought I would do moving forward with my product-based classes that I'm running once a month, if you purchase anything online, you can't come to the class, but you do a substantial purchase, you will get that card kit for free in the mail. So this was my March product-based class with the Hello Irresistible paper and stamp set and dies. It's beautiful. Yeah, so this month, April, my product-based class is Buy the Bay suite of products. So if you want to order other things, not just Buy the Bay products, you can. And I will still send out the cards for free for you and with a video. So I will attach a banner to that and fix that up. But let's go back and find all our cards. How long have I been going? 40 minutes, not too bad. So these are all the cards that you've got in your card kit to make. And as you can see, they come together really easily. If you don't have the stamp set and can't do the splatters, doesn't matter. If you've got a splatter stamp from another stamp set, you can use that. It just adds a little bit more sort of faux texture to the card base. These ones I've used Petal Pink, the pale pink that matches the paper for the splatters, and this one I've used the soft sea foam, which is the same as the cardstock for the splatters. If you don't have soft sea foam, Versamark ink works the same because it's like a watermark. If you use the same ink on cardstock, it's like watermarking, and if you use Versamark, it has the same effect. So you could use Versamark. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you might order again with me to get another card kit in the mail. So thanks for watching, guys, and now look, I can be fancy and come back to my face. I'm still managing how to work all this. There we go. Yay! So thanks for ordering with me. I really appreciate your orders, and I might see you next time for an online class. Bye for now.